So hello everyone, we are back with Rage Tournaments. Today we have Millburn versus Prodigy. Both teams a bit of the lower end, I would say, of the leaderboard, but they do seem to be doing pretty well, and I do think this is going to be quite a close game between the two. We do have Millburn on the defense and Prodigy on the attack. Waiting for confirmation that we're ready, and we should be starting up soon. Yeah, we'll be starting now. This is going to be played on Coastline, as this is Week 5, Game 2. The ban's now coming in. I'm going to be expecting maybe a Jackal ban or a Monty ban, either to stop the roam clearing and maybe Pulse playing underneath in hookah billards. That could stop the plant going down, or Monty ban to stop the plant going down. It's going to make it much easier for them to be able to stop it. Millburn now banning Jackal, one of the two I was expecting. It's going to be quite a bit of a pain now for Prodigy to be able to do the attacking roam clearing, sorry. And Prodigy are quite known to bring a Jackal. In the game they played against Fallen, they brought Jackal, I think, every round they played. And that's going to be quite a bit of a target ban, to be honest, towards Prodigy. It's going to be much harder for them now, as Ying also gets banned. So we will be starting up now. It's going to be played on Coastline. The second ban now goes in. I'm expecting this to maybe be Mirror. Yes, it will be Mirror. Quite a bit of a target ban for this map, to be fair. Mirror is a very strong op on Coastline. So you can be used on every site, and to be fair, this could stop a lot of plays and maybe strats that Millburn do have. And the Pulse ban now coming in. Quite an interesting one. I wouldn't really have thought that they would have been using Pulse, that either teams will be using Pulse there. On the bit of the lower end of the league at the moment. I mean, both teams could easily bring it themselves up to the top, but so far, Prodigy, I think, last on the leaderboard, or second around the bottom. I think they're in relegation zone, and Millburn maybe also in the relegation zone, sort of like going in between middle and relegation. We'll now be seeing the Monty being in play. There's no plant denial. Well, they do have a smoke, unless I get 6 picked away, the smoke will be in play. That'll be to stop the Monty getting the plant down. Valkyrie as well, quite a bit of intel as well, as Echo is also brought. Capcan now 6 picking away. So it'll be Hookah being played. The Maverick 6 pick does go to Sophia, as there's not much hard breaching that could be done. I was expecting maybe Ace or Thermite, Hibana, one of the three to be able to get the hard breaches onto Billard's wall from the roof, but none of that will be seen yet. Detecting normal reinforcement, shields going down. Strat was seen before this one. And I'm expecting this to be used pretty well, because most teams have brought a strat similar to this. And wouldn't be surprised if it were used again. Basic rotations. And yeah, most teams seem to be actually using this strat. It's quite interesting, to be fair, because I don't think most people know that every team seems to have used this strat. So no one's really thought of ways to adapt and to basically counter-strat this. So it's still in play. It could still easily be used. No one seems to really found a way to counter-strat the one that everyone seems to be using. Attacking now commencing. They'll be spawning in. Do not think we'll be seeing any spawn peaks. There is a player playing downstairs, and I think that will be the Jaeger. Sorry, that will be Angel playing downstairs, along with the Jaeger, actually. Andrew trying to make a bit of a push around, maybe towards the window. Will now be repelling up. The Valkyrie could very easily go out. They will be going out, and they will be taking the Ash out, as it's now a 4v5. Very good play there. Excellent use of the Valkyrie cameras, as someone will be spotted outside of office. Shots going off, as a couple of people now seen on the roof. They did reinforce all the Billard's walls, so it's going to be hard. It's going to be impossible for them to get those open. It's going to be much harder for them to be able to make the pushes. There's less lines of sight that the defense need to worry about now. There are also player down to the Monty is seen by Hookah Balcony. Dosh is sitting on his cam by the reinforcements, so unless someone pushes up vibes, he seems to be pretty safe. Tommy does know there's players downstairs. There's not too much he can do at the moment. He's hoping that the call-outs will get them the picks there. Legion, they do notice the Legion man on the floor. We'll be shooting that out. It's going to be much harder for Legion to now make a distraction on the Monty. Luca peeking around as well. Plan will be going down already. The Legion will be there to try and stop it. We'll be taking a bit of damage off the Monty, but one player will be taken out and refragged now. It's a jet height over the Monty will be taken out as well. It's refragged again. They do have that. They do now have the diffuser in the 90 of the room. Sneaky is still seen. Quite a useful operator, to be honest. Jamie does find the refrag there onto Bill, as it's now 3v3, and Jamie finds a double. As the Echo peeks around, but he'll be refragged by Blackjack. Luca sitting inside. There is the Echo. They do know they're there, but I don't think they'll be peeking anything. The Valkyrie's still playing vertical though, as they do now have the diffuser. Unfortunately, there for Prodigy, only one person is seen in by the building. There's one person still playing around, so it's going to be much harder with only 30 seconds left. It's going to be much more ground for Sneaky to be able to cover. Fortunately, they're not close enough. The Echo still sitting there. Very easily could stop the plant from going down. Sneaky now making a push with 15 seconds left. Luca needs to get inside now. There's an Echo very close, and the Echo will be the denial. Oh, but the Angel finds an elimination. It's now double there for him. The IQ peeks around. They will not be getting the diffuser. Unfortunately, do not have time to plant as the defenders win their first round. That'll be the first round now going to Millburn. Excellent plan denial there by the Echo. The vertical play from the Valkyrie as well. If the Echo shot his ability within 8 seconds, and then right at the end of the 7 seconds before the plant would have gone down again, they still have had time to get the plant down. So the Valkyrie getting the elimination really gave them the round there. There wasn't too much that Prodigy could do. Maybe play a bit close to each other, not all the way out, but not too much they really could have done. We'll be seeing Kitchen now being played, as Millburn did win their first round. Ash being 6-picked to Buck now. No entry fragging operators though.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So Kitchen, quite a strong site there for the defending side. If there's a proper strat here, this could very easily just, it could very easily be defended and basically just give them the round. It's the placement of it's the utility placement that would really give them the round. Castle barricades, deterring them, funneling them, eager ADSs, stopping grenades and whatnot. The Maestro Camps being able to get plant denial down. It's pretty much the placement that gives them the round sometimes, but sometimes other teams make amazing pushes, and that can definitely stop the defending, and it can really just crumble them. Attacking does now commence though. Sorry, I'm corrected. They do have a Zephyr, pretty much just a fragging operator here, and getting some shots down to the window and whatnot. Not too much they can do at the moment. Luca, sorry, Tommy does seem to have found a person. The reinforcers still just go down as the Jaeger is now seen by Blue. There's 2 players by Blue, probably defending both the bars. Sneaky is already in sight though. I'm sapping at him a little bit. He's not too fussed about it. Bill very easily Bill getting a lot of damage onto the Monty as he now retreats back. Andrew is seen up top there, and getting some angles. Looking up what seems to be the strat we saw a couple games ago, and that really gave them the round. there's two Maestro camps. There's not much Sneaky can really do at the moment. He does have the diffuser. They can pick off the Maestro. This could be very big for them. There's also rotation by the bathrooms. A lot of damage there landed onto Tommy. He's put down to very low HP. The Roman's still seen by bars though. They will need to clear them, but Andrew finds the first elimination there. That'll be the Legion taken out. Not one of the biggest operators, I would have said. Plant Denial is probably their biggest weapon for Millburn at the moment. The Maestro is it's taken quite a bit of damage already, though, by the cams. The castle barricades, like I said earlier on, a key placement towards winning this round. There's not too much they can do without making big noise of getting rid of the castle barricades. Angel will be seen very close. He could be able to peek the window if he wanted to. He does get a couple lines of sight as the vertical play comes in. A couple of refrags going in there. Both the Maestro will be taken out. It's quite big there, but it will be refragged by Angel. Sneaky still with the diffuser. There's no plant denial now left, with exception of the Echo. If he does get the plant deny, just get the plant down a bit earlier on. Preferably within the next 15 seconds, there's nothing that they can do. Vertical play still coming in though. Not being able to find anyone just yet. But Andrew will be taken out as Angel finds a double kill. The Monty really needs to try and get the plant down there, but there's not much he can do at the moment. He's being pressured. There's no teammates near him. One player now trying to come around, get the frags, but there's not much they can do unless they make an extraordinary push. But a team kill will be coming in as he finds the first player, but unfortunately the Echo sitting in freezer will be picking them up the round. The Monty unable to win the gunfight with the Jaeger there, but the Jaeger will be team killed. There's not too much they really could have done there. They tried to make an excellent push, but it didn't go too well to plan, as Millburn did have a great strat and a great defense. They could have tried to roam clear out the bars. If they do that, they could pinch into sight by lobby and the corridor. Also with the Monty by the plant. Unfortunately though, at the end, the Echo was the only person left alive, sitting in the corner, and that basically gave them the round. We're seeing the Echo 6-pick now, as they'll be playing in bar. That'll be going to smoke. A bit of a better 6-pick, as does also have a shield and a bit more versatile rather than just Echo, as there's not many counters towards the smoke, unless obviously eliminating him.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Blackjack, like the chat are saying, he did quite a lot last round, and I do give it to you, he really did. He basically gave them the round, to be fair. The Echo play was amazing. As the reinforcements are going down. Capcan also in play now. Not an operator you would really see too much. Capcan traps can be quite a big deterrent to the pushes. And if not taken out, not brought with the IQ or whatnot, it's going to be quite hard for them to go to detect them. They need to really slow down their pushes. As I'm seeing the strat now being played with the shields, the smoke sitting in the corner of Sunrise. Attack does now commence, as the Ash will be played as well as the Zephyr. Both the fragging duo, as I would have said, as default counts will be taken out. A lot of shots being fired. Don't think anything will be landed though, as Bill sits by kitchen. Prodigy needs to do a bit of a better job at adapting right now. They've so far it's been different sites, so there's not too much they can do, but if they learn the strat, they should be able to find a way to counter strat that. Blackbeard peeking around a couple of times, no one will be seen to shoot at him. The vertical play does come in. Jamie, there is a hatch that Jamie could be opening. Unless that's reinforced. No, it's not reinforced, it's a soft hatch that could be opened. As I don't think any defenders will be coming up to contest him. Not just yet, at least, as Luca is also seen by him. Looks like missing the hatch the first time. We'll be getting it now the second. If he does know where the smoke is, he could very easily grenade him. Oh, a roam comes in there. Oh, and they'll be seen proning as the Vigil now tries and goes to contest the vertical play. Jamie's still playing vertical, not fully aware that there's a room pretty close to him. Oh, but Jamie finds the first frag of this round. That'll be onto Angle Man. A Sneaky takes quite a bit of damage. Some shots now being fired by him onto the Vigil. The Vigil now going around to Penthouse side. A pinch will now be made by Andrew. There's not too much that they could do at the moment, to be fair. Jedi being pinched by what seems to be 3 players. It's just going to be the Buck chasing him. Andrew will chasing him. But some shots fired there by the Buck. A bit of a whiff from both players there, but True Jedi will be finding the win of the elimination. They do now have the diffuser in theatre. And it's now refragged down to 4v4, but Doshi finds the elimination. And it's gone all the way now into Millburn's favour. Doshi finds a double kill, as it's now a 2v4. They do still have the diffuser, and the hatch is open. He's this player so close, he's just missed him. There's not much now, as he'll be pushing back. As he'll be pushing now back into kitchen. Sneaky just missing the Vigil, and the Vigil just missing Sneaky. Capcan traps, but the first frag will be found now. There's Tommy just left now in the 1v4. So much pressure now on him as he finds the first player behind the shield, but he will be found there by Jedi. That will be round 3, now going to Millburn. The strats do seem to be working very well in their favour. And Black Shark, like everyone keeps saying, is doing bits for his team, to be fair. Jedi doing pretty well as well. As he did find the frag in the beginning that gave them the diffusers. Not much they could have done. I can see a lot of predictions. I can see a couple of predictions now in chat. I'm probably going to go 7-2 to Millburn. I think Millburn definitely have the strats down. They know what they're doing. Prodigy, if they are able to adapt, they should very easily be able to pick up a couple of rounds as Hooker is now being played again. Glass 6 pick. I'll be going out to Sledge. No vertical play could be used by the Sledge, but castle barricades could be destroyed. Barricades, things like that. Soft destruction, but there's not too much the Sledge could really do. They don't have a castle. No 6 pick though. No 6 pick by the defending team.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We'll be seeing Billards now being played. I think it's going to be the same shot as they ran last time. I don't think many teams pick up 2 or 3 shots for each site. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same stuff. A couple of drones are being spotted, but the Echo will not be going to shoot them out just yet.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I'm going to presume the bandit's going to go on Billard's wall. Blackjack still going with the Echo play again. Capcan's still going in. As I do think Blackjack will be able to touch it again at the end of the round, sitting in his corners. And getting the fans now down. The attack just now commenced and they're still setting up a little bit into the round. There's nothing wrong just yet. They do bring the Amaru though. This Amaru could be interesting. If they are to make the push straight up into one of the sites, maybe Hooker, maybe Villard, then it could be a monstrosity they probably wouldn't be expecting them. I think Sneaky will be playing just now up top like he did last time. Oh, the ace was brought now, and the walls will now be going open. So I think maybe the Buck got vertical play into it. Sneaky firing some shots, maybe onto a couple of opponents there. As Jamie now tries to make the push by luggage, some grenades going in. He doesn't see the Valcam though. Oh no, he does now, and that will be shot out. No one will be seeing an Aqua just yet though. Sorry, Doshi will be seeing an Aqua. And this could be quite a problem Angleman does find the elimination onto Tommy though. It's now 4v5. The A's being taken out. No more hard breaches left for them. Sitting on cams there is Doshi, as there is a player just next to him in luggage. Sneaky still sitting on his ruins as the push is now made by the Thinker. Straight to his left there are a couple players, and there's one player on lives. One player will be eliminated, but Luca finds the refrag as there's an Echo so close. He's just missed him again. That's twice that's happened so far. Oh wow, that's a bit of a shame, to be honest. That's a bit of a shame. Droning and intel is probably one of the biggest advantages they have at the moment. They still have their drones left as Sneaky now tries to make a push. They do notice that there is a player so close. Going for the run out now. Angleman will not be going. He'll be retreating back to his corner as Jedi is still found on the roam. Doshi rotated now into Hookah as there is a player near, but he's not pushed up just yet. No one on Hookah balcony. As Luca now tries to make a push by Aqua, the Capcan will be... Maybe not the Capcan, sorry. This will be Blackjack now sitting as Sneaky finds the elimination onto Jedi. There's only 45 seconds left of the round, though. There's not much they can do. I don't think they've tried to clear out Aqua, but Andrew Cassidy finds the elimination to Angleman. They've not cleared out Aqua. This could be a big problem. They've only got 25 seconds left. Echo, Blackjack doing bits for his team right now. If, they don't clear it out properly. I think they've just walked past. Have they just walked past him? Luca did walk past, but he finds the Echo. That'll be now taken out. And that'll be the first round they're going to Prodigy as round 4 now goes. Prodigy making some interesting pushes, to be fair, but it worked out in the end. They walked past a couple of times. They walked past players a couple of times. They didn't see the Echo at the beginning. And they walked past the Echo again, but Luca was able to kill the Echo. And Kitchen's now being played. Same strat again, I would presume. Goyo play. I think it was a random pick, but if this random pick, I will now be getting a co-caster in actually. So the Goyo play could be quite valid, but it will be 6 picked away now. We'll now be getting a co-caster in, and he'll be doing round analysis. Doing round analysis for us. As it now goes to Maestro and Echo, the two big problems that Prodigy do need to worry about at the moment.
Attackers need to locate
The intel is probably the biggest advantage that they do have. The intel and the plant denial. If they have the intel, they have the plant denial, they know where they are at the same time.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And they can stop the monster from coming in. Monty not being played though. As I don't think they were fully aware. I thought they must have been thinking that they were going to go back to Hookah.
Cam in position.
10 seconds remaining.
Cam in position.
As the same strat comes in. If you guys play luggage, this is always a pretty interesting strat. It seems to work though. If you guys are going to be playing in kitchen, you guys want to get that right wall open, and if you guys can do that, then it's go to luggage and you can hold some angles. Repelling already going up. I think there's going to be some vertical play coming in by the sledge and the butt. I think they are now aware of where they are playing. No top 4 roamers, I do not think. We'll be seeing Doshi though pretty close. We'll be seeing Doshi pretty close now as he goes now onto the roam. Book still playing up top as Sneaky's now droning out office. Jamie going for the vertical play, throwing a grenade down, but no one will be seen there. There's a Maestro though sitting downstairs, and if they do clear out the Maestro, that's one plant denial they've got to kill. Maestro still noticing the grenade hole up top. He'll be sitting in now in toilets. The Maestro taking I did think he took a bit of damage there from the grenade, but not much. Probably 10 HP at the most. As droning now comes in by Penthouse. Jaeger holding bullet holes there at the top of White on the balcony. This could be quite helpful. They've gone off the drone. They do not know there's a Jaeger there. Andrew now droning himself in. He does spot the Jaeger. I don't think he'll be pinging him just yet, though. Prodigy calling it out. It's only a minute and 25 left. Tommy now inside. He will be finding himself near the Jaeger. The Jaeger now rotating down, though. There's another player so close to the Jaeger. The Amaru there will be taken out as it's now a 4v5. They do have diffusion CC. There's another player pushing so close. Tommy now holds angles onto CC. They do have the diffuser. Valkyrie opening up the barricade. The ace peeks around at the last second. Will not be finding the Valkyrie. No damage taken. Doshi finds the double as Andrew will be taken out now. Tommy now rotating back up. This does seem to be going in Millburn's favour. As Doshi now finding himself on the rotate again. Tommy now being injured and taken out. That will be by Angleman. As Luca finds himself up top. There's a claymore on the top of White Stairs, but no one has peeked. No one has gone up just yet. That will not be activated. Sledge pushing down vibes now. They've got the top floor control. The Jaeger will be finding the Sledge. It's now 1v5 as that's a triple there for Doshi. It's left now to Luca. He's going to now push to vibes. Got 15 seconds left. They need to get diffuser. It seems physically impossible. There's nothing they can do. Angleman still on the roam. Jaeger not peeking on though. As he's in sight. He's been goomined. Just 2 seconds left. Sees a lesion. No one will be finding any eliminations. Round 5 now goes to Millburn. So what do you think of that? What do you think of the play that Millburn just made? Yeah. I understand what you mean. If you can get the frags and if you can keep the man advantage, it's gonna go in your favor. It's not really a favored map, so defenders aren't like the defenders don't have the advantage, nor do the attackers. So it's a pretty even map. But if you can keep player advantage and keep getting the frags in, it's gonna be quite hard for the other team to bring it back. This would now be seeing Blue Bar being played now again by Millburn. No rehosts have been called just yet. I doubt anyone will call for a rehost so far. I doubt anyone would have, as everything seems to be going well. No one's on bad ping or anything, and it's all going well.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So the shield strategy we saw earlier will be coming in play as Smokers uses the plant denial. Capcom being played again. Probably not the best Capcom placement there to office door, but it will be going down anyway.
Attackers are moving to the bomb.
Ready for grenades.
I am wondering if the Cocast has his audio included at the moment or not, purely because I'm not sure if the stream heard him or not. But yeah, the strat play will be coming in again. As Capcan's sitting in kitchen holding angles onto the window in Sunrise. They did bring a Thatcher though this time. Probably not the biggest priority. Probably not the most important op you could have brought, but it will be used now. Tommy taking some damage though already. He'll be joining himself now into kitchen. There's a mute jammer though, and there's nothing they can do. They do spot the Capcan. They do ping him as well though. There's nothing the Ash. There's not. Well, the Capcan is now alerted though. The Ash doesn't fully know where he's gone, as the mute jammer is there to deny the droning. As Jamie is now found by the window, he might be pushing in. The Capcan is there. Getting some shots now to the Monty, but nothing will be landed. Bit of damage though, it's already taken off. Andrew still found up top by the roof with a minute and 44 left. Tries to shoot for a reinforcement, mate. You can't do that, unfortunately. Angleman will be injured. I think he needs to use Adrenal Surge now if they do want to get him up. Oh wait, it's realised it's the defender, not the attacker. Yep, it could be revived. He only got shot by, I think, by Sauna, so there's nothing dangerous. There's nothing dangerous at the moment. Monty's still seen by himself at the kitchen window. There's a Capcan trap on that door, so if he does push in, then there will be damage taken off. The Wamai holding a good strong area here as the Buck is seen. Buck does see the Wamai go place down. But Doshi will be finding the elimination anyway, as it's now a 3v5 situation. Luca finds a refrag there. As Sneaky. Oh, Sneaky will be taken out as Doshi finds a double. It's left now up to the Finka and the Monty. Finka peeking outside now. No grenades left, so there's nothing they can do to get rid of the shield. Smoke's already going down. There's nothing this Monty can do. He can't back into the corner. There'll be angles held from the left. And there's a smoke to the right. Doshi finds a triple kill. It's now a 1v4. It's left up to the Monty. Another smoke goes off. It's going to force him either to the outside or inside. Smoke going out. Now everyone's going to be coming out. There's nothing they can do as he will be taken out by the Jaeger. This is going very well in Millburn's favour at the moment. I think it's 5-1. They'll be swapping over now. I was expecting this to be a 7-2 win to Millburn, so it might be happening. But it depends how Prodigy play on their defensive rounds. So Hookah now being played for the third time so far, and this now will be played by Prodigy. Hopefully they've got some strats, some way of holding the site, or it's just going to go in Millburn's favour. Millburn do seem to have strats for whatever they're doing, whichever site they're going to be on, and hopefully for Prodigy they can pick up a couple rounds. But I think Millburn do want to just get this over and done with, try and pick up the extra 2 rounds, and they've won. Castle now in play though instead of the Maestro. No, I don't think we're seeing any plan denial. We will not. Maybe a C4 from underneath from Valkyrie. That's about the only thing they can actually do. I doubt they've got a strat, to be fair. Maybe they do. It's definitely vertical play going to be held on default, though. Well, the Valkyrie C4's already gone. Maybe that's a pre-play C4 in 90. The Valcam are going to be in a bit of an obvious place, to be fair. But if it works, it works. Castle now castling himself off into Sunrise.
5 seconds to go.
Will be droned out though. Yeah, there is a pre-play C4 underneath by default. The attack does now commence. Millburn seem to bring Angleman as their fragger so far, although Doshi does have the most eliminations on their team. Bill now making his push up. As no one will be seen inside Hookah. There will be a castle underneath though. And if that is room cleared properly, they will not have to worry about him, as Tommy now makes his way into Hookah. Sitting around the area. Going back now to Vibes. Andrew still sitting there, and he'll be sitting inside Billard behind the bar. As the last reinforcement still goes down, a bit later on in the round, some gadgets and stuff still being used. And they're still setting up a bit further on into the round, to be fair, but Blackjack, already injured. Might be taken out though, but not yet. Cass could try and make his push out, but he will be pinched now by 2 players there. Nothing they can really do as Blackjack will now be revived and picked back up. The injure was going in though, and that's no damage already. There's no damage landed on Prodigy yet. I mean, I say that, and that's an elimination there for Millburn. That's a second elimination as Angleman finds the second. Angleman picking up the castle now. There was a pre-play C4. I think they've shut it out now. There's a Kavira so close. They know they're there. They're going to try and pre-fire him. They will be pre-fired and the Cav's taken out as it's now 2v5. Jaeger sitting by Vibes. Jaeger will now be taken out as well, as it's left up to Tommy. Tommy finds the first player, but he will be taken out as round 7 now goes to Millburn. It's 6-1 at the moment. There's match point pressure now on Prodigy. Prodigy need to try and pick up some rounds. Try and bring it back at the moment. Prodigy probably not the favoured team in this game at the moment. I think Millburn were the expected ones to win, but Prodigy, they're probably going to be hoping to pick up a couple rounds at the moment, but it's not looking well for them. Hook being played again. Two people will be getting... Oh, one person will now be getting random picked as Tachanka. Maybe they might be bringing him. You know, he's a decent op, but Maestro was the 6th pick last time, which we did see. They either play the Tachanka or play the Maestro. It's up to them. The Tachanka will be 6 picks now, and that'll be going on to Vigil. Another Roma, as we did see. So before we end this, before we hopefully finish this game, I will be telling you guys my top 4. So far, what we've seen throughout the league, I've gotten 5 teams in my top 4, if that makes sense. For the top 4, there's 2 teams fighting for it. So I've got Fall, Deception, and Ninky Nonks at the definitely up there in the top 3. But my 4th is between D2 and Extreme.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
It seems to be
by attackers.
between the 2 teams because they're both pretty strong teams. Don't get me wrong. Extreme, I think I just realised I think Extreme are going to be taken out of the league. I think there's going to be a team replacing them. So I'm probably going to go with D2. Might be some teams that can maybe replace Extreme. That probably similar-ish level, but it does look like it's going to be going to D2, the top 4 spot. I mean, if they play like they've been playing so far, it should probably go to D2. They've been playing amazingly well. The last game D2 played, they won 7-2, and I think that was against Spartans. They do seem to be playing quite well. The attack does now commence. There's a bit of match point pressure on them now. Millburn seems to be playing very well for themselves so far. The roam does be coming in. The roam is coming in though. I think that'll be by Sneaky. That'll be Sneaky there, found on the roam.
Attackers have dropped the bomb. Attackers recovered the bomb.
Some shots being fired as the diffuser dropped outside, and that'll be going now to the Monty. The lobby push is already made. There is a Maestro camp sitting inside the lobby, but inside the lobby door, that'll be taken out. It's Maestro already found. There's another player in the bathroom as another player is eliminated. Andrew Cassidy found so close. Jedi finds a double kill. Oh, you can't do that, mate. You can't miss your shots. It's a clutch situation at the moment. You can't do that, but Andrew finds the first player. As the IQ peeks around, IQ will be finding the elimination, though. As there's also Sneaky found very close. Sneaky finds the first player. It's a 1v3. He was playing Vigil, but I didn't think he really activated his ability because, you know, shooting. It's sort of cancelled it out. He will be pinched, though, as the plant does now go down. There is one way for him to get out, and that will be by Bard. You will be seeing him play now. He can actually go through. I'm not sure if you fully noticed, but he can actually use his ability and go through the line scans. Claymore now being placed on the diffuser. It's really left him to Monty defending that doorway as he now goes up to Ash's side. Vigil so close. Ash is proning down. Vigil sees the Ash, finds a second. There's 20 seconds left. He still could clutch this. Lion found so close. He does have the audio clue. He does have the audio cue that he is there, but he will not be finding the second elimination. And that will be him taken out as Millburn do win this game. Millburn playing an excellent game at the moment. They seem to be doing quite well. They did win another game earlier against, I think it was Fallen. They beat Fallen, I think 7-3, and that was quite a good game, to be fair, for them. Hopefully Millburn trying to find themselves a sort of middle of the road area, trying to not make sure they get it, making sure they don't get into relegation zone. Prodigy, it's not looking good for them. They've not won a game so far. Unfortunately for Prodigy, Millburn will be finding the win. I'm your caster face. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys do want to go and check out Ridge Tournaments, you guys can check out the more games